Hello out there. My name is Naomi and I am an independent consultant with Jamberry Nails. And you might not know what Jamberry nail wraps are if you are watching this video, so I wanted to show you. Nail wraps are a totally different way to put a color or a design on your nail. They're totally different from nail polish. So I'm wearing one sample on my finger so I can show you the difference between my natural nails and what it looks like with a nail wrap on. So you can kind of see the comparison there. And I'd like you to also see that it's not thick. It's very, very thin. Same profile as my natural nails. So these are actually made out of a vinyl material that heat seals onto your nail as an adhesive on the back. So these are completely different from most other things that you may have tried that you could put on at home. So they're unlike nail polish. They're unlike nail polish strips, which you may have seen, which allow you to put on a design, but they still chip like nail polish does. They are not like a gel nail that you would get in a salon, although you can work them in with gel nails if you really love your gels. And they're also not like an acrylic nail, although you can put them over an acrylic if you want. They are completely different from that. So I'll show you kind of what you would get if you were to purchase a sheet of nail wraps. This is kind of what they look like. They come on this little clear page, and they are these little pre-cut vinyl strips, and they've got a design on one side. I picked you horses because I love horses. And on the back side is there's an adhesive on this backing. So how these work is you would pick the size that fits your fingernail. Use this hand here. And so I'm going to pick the size that fits my nail. And you can see that these are quite long. So I would actually only need to use 1/2 of one wrap for each of my fingers. So that means that I'm only using half of one of these strips. This little curved end goes next to my cuticle. So I've got 9 wraps on each half of a page here. So you obviously only have 5 fingers per hand, right? So that means I can do 2 full manicures from this half, 2 full manicures from this half. And then you'll notice that we've got these really big wraps down here too. So these are actually for your big toes. So you can use these for pedicures as well. And what a lot of people do, because your big toes are pretty big, and then by comparison, your little toes are pretty little. Most people will use whichever size of these largest ones will fit their big toes. They'll use that. And then you can use these smaller wraps over here. You can just cut those into little tiny pieces for your smaller toes, or you can actually cut up one of the bigger wraps. You can cut that into little pieces that will fit onto your little toes. So yeah, you can actually wind up getting 2 manicures and 2 pedicures off of one sheet. And because you're cutting up some of the wraps for your little toes, you actually wind up with several wraps left over that you can use as accent nails with other manicures. You can mix and match. Really, the sky's the limit. It's a durable vinyl. You can cut it to whatever shape and size you want. These pre-cut sizes are just the starting point. So very, very cool. It allows you to put whatever you want on your nail. If you can paint a chevron design that clearly on your nail, then I guess you don't need these. But I could never do that. I would never have the patience. So that's what I really love about these. Every time I look at my nails, I smile. I just love them. They're like wearing a little pick-me-up everywhere I go. So I also wanted to show you we have a kid size as well, because you're probably looking at those big wraps and going, those are really large. If a kid would want to wear these, they're completely safe for kids. And we do have children's sizes as well, and they always come in coordinating designs. So you always have like 2 rows of one design, and the center design is sort of like an accent mix and match another color or pattern in there too. So really awesome for little kids. So the reason that they are great for kids and for adults is because they are so different from nail polish. You can do them at home. You don't have to go to a salon to do them. You buy them, you put them on just with stuff you have in your house. You need heat, like a hair dryer or a space heater. That's pretty much all you need, and basic manicure tools. There's no drying time because I don't know if you can kind of see It's almost like there's like a top coat kind of built right in, like there's sort of layers to the wrap almost. You can see they're kind of shiny there. So yeah, you just heat them up, stick them on, file them off. You don't have to wait for them to dry. You can go do whatever you have to do. If you got to change a diaper, if you got to write an essay, if you got to do whatever, you can go do it. There's no smudging. You can't smear these on anything just after you've done them. They won't chip the same way that a nail polish would. I know I never wore nail polish because the few times that I did it, it would just chip off right away, and I was like, I don't have time to keep doing this. And I think it looks pretty bad when you're wandering around with chipped nail polish because I never had time to take it off either. So yeah, these will not chip. They're very flexible. I just want to show you if I can with this little sample. I want you to show you how it just flexes with my nail. It's totally along with the profile of my fingernail. So yeah, because it's vinyl, it's very durable and flexible. And the other nice thing about these is that they're not going to damage your nails the same way that a lot of women find they get damaged from wearing either gel nails or acrylic nails. They often find that their fingernails get a lot weaker or more brittle. As long as you remove Jamberry wraps appropriately, no damage. Not at all the same as wearing a gel. So I hope that kind of explains a little bit more about what they are. I hope you're really excited to try them, or if you already know what they are, to go get some more. If you're interested in either purchasing some designs for yourself, or if you want to sign up as your own Jamberry Nails independent consultant, then please contact me. My Facebook fan page is facebook.com/jamplifiednails. We love to play with the word jam in this business. And you can also contact me through my Jamberry website, naomi.jamberry.ca, because I am in Canada. So I hope you'll contact me through one of those two sites, and I look forward to talking to you soon. All right.